Okay, first of all, I went ahead and replaced this orange line. I needed a longer one so it can reach over here. That one I just picked too short of one. So the next thing we need to do is we need to connect this receive and transmit up. Now this blue one is the receive, that's an ear, it needs to talk to a mouth. So we look over here and pins 0 and 1. Pin 0 is receiver, that is an ear. And so the blue is an ear, the pin 1 is a transmitter, that's a mouth. So we will connect this one to pin 1. And this is the receiver, this is the transmitter, this is a mouth, it needs to talk to the ear, so it'll plug into here. So if you've done this right, you now have an ear connected to a mouth and a mouth connected to an ear, and these two should be able to talk. And this is the way it's going to be hooked up when it's hooked up in the robot, but for right now we need to put some programming into this Bluetooth module. We need to give it a name and set its password because we don't want just anybody being able to log on and take over our robot. We want to be the only ones to do that, so we're going to protect it. We're going to give it an identity so we can easily identify it in a crowd, and we'll be the only ones to know the password. So we need to be able to talk to this unit, but right now we're plugged into the Arduino, and it's connected to this part right here through the USB, and this will connect to the computer. And so anytime the computer talks to the Arduino, it will also be talking to the Bluetooth module at the same time, and that'll get confusing. So we need to have it on its own separate set of lines. So I'm just going to pull these out and move them up 2 pins, and they will be connected into pins 2 and 3 now. And we will use software to reprogram pins 2 and 3 temporarily to be a receive and transmit line of its own. So now we can talk to the Arduino or the Bluetooth module separately, and we won't have to worry about them getting confused. So let's look at the software side of it real quick before we plug it into the USB.